Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I really love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. If that sounds like your cup of tea, please consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up. It would really help my channel a whole lot. There's also a join button right down there that you can click to become a channel member. Thank you to my channel members. We're diving right in. I don't have that many empties because y'all know it's been a rough couple of months for mama. Yeah, it is what it is. But we're going to dive right on in. If you are new to my empties, I also call this my like, love, or loathe. A like means maybe I went through it, I used it up, it was okay, it kind of served the purpose, but I would not repurchase it. A love is self-explanatory. It is Holy Grail status. It's a love, went through it, repurchased it, would repurchase it, highly recommend to you guys. And a loathe, it just wasn't good, and I don't recommend. Probably didn't use it more than a few times to test it, and yeah, I don't have too many loathes all the time, but we do have some, and we have one today, we have a couple today. We're diving in. First up, if you know, you know. If you've been here for a little while, the Hempz body washes are my all-time favorite Holy Grail body washes. This one is the Coconut Fusion. It's one of my favorites. These are phenomenal. If you are somebody like myself that you have dry, aging, textured, mature skin, dehydrated skin, phenomenal. Not only do they smell incredible, not that I could smell right now, I can still barely taste. Please, if you had the loss of taste and smell from COVID, when did you get it back? Because I hate this so much. Anyways, I digress. But they smell phenomenal. They lather up really beautifully, and I like that the smell and the scent lingers even after you get out of the shower. And I know maybe some people don't like that. I really do like that. I like to get out of the shower, and like a little while later, I'm like, ooh, I still smell good. I still smell like coconut. I like that. And they're incredibly hydrating, like beautiful, intense hydration to the skin. And your skin is moisturized even after the fact. Cannot recommend them enough. A little goes a very long way. They're a little bit more pricey. However, I always get them through Ulta, and I wait until they do the buy one, get one 40% off or something like that. Or I use my points. Highly, highly recommend. They're a Holy Grail. I've gone through multiple of them. This is a little mini. This is the mini fresh coconut and watermelon. This wasn't my favorite scent, but it works the exact same way. I use this for travel. I'll probably purchase it again. I'm going to call it a like, although the body wash itself, of course, is a love, and it's a Holy Grail product. I just didn't care for the scent. My favorite is this one right here and the pomegranate one. But if you do love body wash, you're a body wash aficionado like myself, test it out. If you've tried it, comment down below and let us know. Next up, sadly, is a loathe. Would not use again, would not recommend. Can't believe I actually used it up, because the original of this is a Holy Grail. That is the Purity One-Step Facial Cleanser. It was the goji berry extract one. It ain't good, y'all. First of all, it smells like trash. It is so incredibly liquidy. I think you can probably even tell with like the little bit that's in here. It is so liquidy and runny. It also did nothing. It did not cleanse my skin. It did not help to remove anything. And my skin felt like it had a weird film after the fact. And again, the original of this, the Purity 3-in-1 Cleanser, I've used it for many, many years. Caleb has even used it since he was 8 or 9 years old. We both love it. We swear by it. It's great for sensitive skin. It doesn't cause a reaction or anything like that. If you have very red, reactive skin like myself, if you have rosacea, you touch your skin, something's too harsh, and it just, you look like a watermelon or a beet or something like that. It doesn't do that. It's phenomenal. So when I saw they had a new one and a new scent, I jumped on it. I did use this, but kind of in conjunction with other cleansers, if that makes any sense. I would use this, and then I always knew I had to go back in with another cleanser. Honestly, I was trying to use it up because it's expensive. Loathe. Hated it, would not use it again, would not recommend it to you guys. If you tried this and had a different experience, let me know. Next up is a love. Would repurchase it if I didn't have so much, but I've already purchased it for 2 people for gifts for the holidays. But it is the Juvias Place, the Peptide and Ceramide Cream. First of all, the packaging, everything about this was phenomenal. I used the Juvias Place skincare that I had for 30 days, saw a vast improvement in the hydration and plumpness of my skin. This stuff is phenomenal. It is very, very thick and rich. I don't know that I could try to, yeah, there's nothing in there. I was going to try to see if I could scrape a little something, but This is something, especially for myself, because I do have dry, you know, more mature skin, dehydrated skin. This is so rich and dense and thick that especially for overnight, phenomenal. I'm telling you, if you're looking for something, and it's a little bit more pricey for Juvia's pricing. I think it's around $36. Highly recommend though, especially going into the winter months. That's why I purchased it for the two friends that I did. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Again, if I was not, you know, testing other products or getting ready to start testing, I want to try the Key Soul Care. But if I was not, I would be repurchasing this. And when I get through some other stuff, I will repurchase. Holy Grail status. If you like a very rich, nourishing, very plumping, very hydrating cream, this is the one. Juvia's Place, honey. You did the damn thing on this. This stuff is phenomenal. Next up is another Love and another Juvia's Place product. It is the Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pencil. This is dark brown. I also have two of their brow pens that are both almost gone. Phenomenal. Great price point. You do get the spoolie on one end. Y'all know I don't use those. I use my own. It's a very thin, precise tip to it. It is that perfect balance for me where it's not so creamy that it's breaking off and peeling into the brows, but it's also not so hard and so stiff that it's pulling and tugging and dragging. Perfect texture, perfect consistency, bulletproof, lasts all day. This, especially in conjunction with the brow pens, perfection. Next up, my third, I think, mini of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I did re-up and I got the full size. Favorite eye primer of all time. Phenomenal. Especially for somebody like myself. And I'm going to keep saying this because, you know, if you're watching me and you have oily skin, we may not like the same things, okay? That's why I repeat myself with stuff. But if you do have drier lids, you do get patching and stuff like that. You have texture on your lids because your skin is so dry. This is one that offers beautiful opacity. It takes away any sallowness, blueness, veining, or anything like that. It stays in place. It's not too drying or anything like that. It doesn't crease. I do genuinely believe that my eyeshadows last longer. They pop. They're more vibrant. I cannot say enough about it. I love this. Holy Grail status. If you're looking for one to try, highly, highly recommend. Next up are the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths 20 Pre-Moistened Wipes. I typically only use wipes if I'm in between filming or if I'm doing swatches and stuff like that. I definitely understand that they're not the best for our environment, and I typically go in with my cellar water and I use cleansers and double cleanse. These are okay. They're not my favorite. I will say for the price point, I'm going to call them a like. They serve the purpose, but I feel like they're not as wet as I would personally like. And it didn't take off, you know, kind of heavier eye makeup, brow makeup, and stuff like that. Keep in mind, though, with my brow stuff, it's typically more waterproof-ish type of things. So they're definitely wipes that I like a whole lot better, but I will say for the $4-ish price point, they're fine. And I don't think you'd be disappointed. You may just need to use a few versus like one or two. So they're just alike. Next up, we're going to go into our mascaras. If you know, you know. I do not wear lashes. Just very seldomly I will wear them, but I'm a mascara hoe, a mascara connoisseur. I have tried hundreds and hundreds of mascaras by this point in my life. And I feel like I'm a pretty good judge of mascaras, especially based on what I'm looking for. I traditionally like a more hourglass shaped wand or a kind of thicker, fluffier wand, and I like a drier formula. So yeah, we're going to dive in. Some of these were duds. We'll start with one that is a good one. It's a like. It is the Ico Lash Alert Mascara, Wake Up and Go. The only thing that I don't like about this one, it is really good and I do like the wand, but it gets a little bit too dry and too clumpy too quickly, and I didn't feel like it gave me enough. But it is a good mascara. If I got it in like a, you know, Ipsy or something like that, I'll use it up. Would I go buy it and spend full price for it? No. So take that with a grain of salt. Next up is a like also. Even though I've had different experiences with this mascara, as you'll see, the black one I got, loved. Absolutely loved it, although they dry out very easily. This one was a like, again, because it dried out super easily. But it's the ColourPop Bff Volumizing Mascara. This is the Blue Ya Mind. This is actually my second of the blue one. The only thing I don't like I said, I love the wand. It's got that big kind of open It's got that big fluffy like hourglass shaped wand. It is a drier formula, which I do prefer. However, you can see just on this how clunky and chunky it gets, and that's way before even the 3-month mark with these. So for the price point, for the fact that they have so many different colors, and I do like the drier formula, I do like the brush wand on these. They're alike. And I would repurchase them. I mean, I've purchased the blue one just because it just looks amazing. And if you didn't know, the blue just kind of helps to whiten the whites of your eyes. And I just think it looks cool and it looks pretty. Plus 80s, 90s nostalgia. Yeah, it's a like. I do recommend, but I'm also kind of giving you that little tidbit that it's going to dry out on you way before the 3-month time frame. However, this brand new one they just launched that I also got for a gift, and she's probably going to hate it too because I hate it. It's the ColourPop BFF Disney Hocus Pocus 2, and it is the shade Butcherson. Packaging, 10 out of 10. Love it. The other one little tiny product that I got with this collection, I love and I'm obsessed with. I literally just got this maybe less than a month ago. Off of the very first time of me trying to use this, I'm going to try to get close. You can see when this comes out, already it's incredibly dry. It's incredibly clumpy. And that was the first time that I tried to use it. It is a hot ass mess. I do not know that they didn't test these ColourPop before they put them out or what, because I'm used to their drier formula, and that's fine. I've used this 3 times and I have to already throw it away. It does nothing. And it clumps so fast because it is so dry, and I'm trying to pull product out of here to layer to give myself something. Complete disappointment. Hate it. Absolute hate. Loathe. But the packaging's so cute. And the other product that I got with this, I'm obsessed. It's right here on my vanity, but it's the Jelly Much Shadow and I Am Calm. This mother effer right here, honey, which is not empty, but I've used quite a bit of this. I love this product. That is what it looks like. And I'll do a little swatch for you guys. It is this beautiful kind of limey yellow white with green. This is beautiful. It lasts all day on the lids. Phenomenal product. Phenomenal. That mascara is trash. If you purchased that, can you please let me know if you had the same experience? But yeah, I'm okay with a dry formula. I'm okay with the dry mascara, the wand, everything I typically like from them. This was so incredibly dry that I honestly, even on the first try, I was going to throw it away. And I was like, no, let me test it again. I've used it 3 times now. It ain't good, y'all. It ain't good at all. That's enough for me, dog. Next up, we have a love, would highly recommend, would repurchase if I didn't have 8,000 mascaras. It's the Rare Beauty. I actually don't know what it's called. It just says Rare Beauty, so it's the Rare Beauty one. I did get the mini. This has the wand that I like. A nice fluffy wand. It is a slightly drier formula like I like, but even now, even with this being completely empty, you see it's not a bunch of like gunk, I guess. Collected all up over the wand. It's still, the wand is clean. Beautiful volume, beautiful lift, lasts all day, does not clump on me, and it is extremely black. I love this mascara. Highly, highly recommend. Another low, I'm so sorry, is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I just had a mini that I'd gotten from Sephora with like my points or something. First of all, I don't like a wet formula. This is personal preference too. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't like it. And if you love it, don't come for me, okay? We have different tastes and different preferences. This is just what I don't like. It's a wetter formula, which I automatically just don't like. But this wand, you guys, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. As you can see, it has like a teeny tiny little flat area, and then it has the little prongs. I just don't like these. They're just not my preference, and I poke myself almost every single time I use one of these wands. I don't know how. The Maybelline Sky High is one of my all-time favorite mascaras because I typically don't like these types of wands. I do not like this mascara. It is extremely wet. I never got it to build up to kind of the volume and stuff that I really like. It is intensely black though, and if you like a wet formula and you like this type of wand, perhaps you love it. It's a loathe for me. I'm so sorry. And then last but certainly not least is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Again, it was just a little mini. This one is okay. I do like the wand, and I do like that as a slightly drier formula, but I feel like it's more gray, and it also did not give me the lift and the curl and stuff that I like. But it did stay in place. It didn't fall onto my cheeks or anything like that. I feel like if you get it for free, you get it in a package or something like that, somebody's like, hey, do you want this? I would get it. I would use it up. I would not go out and buy it. So it's just a like. If it's something that, that's all I had, I would use it up and it gives a little something. I like a very intense, rich, dark black mascara. I like a ton of volume and a ton of curl. I want something that lasts all day. And that's just, I mean, that's just my preference. Because I don't wear lashes, I think I'm extra super, you know, kind of crucial and critical about mascaras. Are any of these your holy grails? Are any of them your likes? Are any of them your loathes? Yeah, and please guys, let me know about this mascara. I know a lot of people probably got this. Let me know if that was your experience, because maybe I can just reach out to ColourPop and be like, look boo, it was dry and crusty upon first application. So that made me really sad. All right, beauties, I'm done. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.